down line. Now start all over. Get back into the bubble as they speak about. There you go. All set. Oh, now that swung back in at him and he didn't pick it. Very fortunate, he knows it. Just a wry smile.
How could the ball miss the stumps? Have a look. He left the ball after watching the line. He thought the ball was going away from the off stump, and there was a slight dip at the last moment and also inward movement. Still can't believe Shoaib Akhtar how that ball missed the stump. Poor judgment.
Well, I don't know if it was poor judgment, you know. I mean, I think it was pretty good judgment. Well, I'm always worried about picking the line, I guess. It's going across you. There you go. Now that's a big shot. He's gone. He's got one to swing back at him. And Shoaib Akhtar has knocked over Graham Smith in the first over. It's a big wicket for Asia.
And very intelligent bowling from Shoaib Akhtar. He's not looking to flaunt his pace. He knows that overcast conditions and there is a bit of moisture in the surface. He's looking to bowl the line and also he's looking for good length. Once again swinging the ball back into the left-hander. Always very difficult for them from that angle. And Shoaib Akhtar has struck for the Asia 11. Great start for the Asian 11. And Graham Smith walking back without scoring a run. Africa 1 for 1.
Shoaib Akhtar striking. He's with his captain in Zaman. This is how it happened. Now look at the swing. It pitches and swings back in. And it almost beats him for pace. Because you see the bat is still coming down when it strikes him on the pad. The bat was nowhere near. It wasn't as if he played and missed it. He hadn't got into a position yet. Now Jock Callis will be aware of that. He'll know that it could skid on. There'll be a bit of pace. He's G'd up. Oh, playing a miss. What a good delivery to end. 1 over gone. Just 1 on the board. Down the ground in the gap. And that'll run away. All the way for 4 very quickly with the pad. Leg buys.
Well, the idea was right from Zaid.
Firmly struck. Shoaib Akhtar gets round him. Oh, I think. Oh, he's done well. He's done very well. Casual with one hand.
Goes to Dippenaar. It's a good stroke. Slightly short, and Dippenaar quickly onto it. And despite the heavy rain, the outfield still fast enough to speed to the fence. Edged and gone. It's a loose stroke from Dippenaar, angled across, a hint of width, driving on the up, and safe hands again of Jawardena. Africa in heaps of trouble at 16 for 2.
Well, he's made a wonderful contribution with the bat yesterday, Jawardena. Even equally impressive in the field, showing a really impressive pair of hands on this occasion. Very well taken, very, very well taken. Well, the frustration that set in for Buddha Dippenaar, driving on the up, the extra bounce being his undoing.
Found that again, which has added a serious weapon. That's a fine drive. Using the pace from Shoaib Akhtar. Good stuff from Jacques Rudolph.
Well, Africa needed that. So did Jacques Rudolph. Runs are at a premium here. It's very, very difficult batting here. It's more about survival. But there's nothing about survival in that shot. That's comprehensive. Beautifully done. The room.
The Asian side have found out. It's nicely bowled and also well played. Quick single, direct hit. Will be very close. In fact, I'm not sure it is close. It's out. Brilliant fielding. That is outstanding stuff. Jacques Rudolph, the 3rd wicket goes down now for Africa. Jacques Rudolph is making his way back to the pavilion. That is brilliant stuff from Abdul Razak.
It was always going to be tight. There was just too much power behind that shot. It carried to the fielder a lot quicker than they thought. But he had to hit direct. There was nobody there. The keeper couldn't have reached, and he did. So things difficult for Africa, getting even more difficult.
To the fore, it is more alive. Big shout again. Oh, up goes the finger also. Jack Callis is not too happy with that. The question is, has it pitched outside the line of leg stump? That's the question. We'll see the tracks in, so you'll be able to get a good indication of that with the replays we are about to show you. But that is a huge wicket all the same.
Well, if that had not been given out, there may have been a run out that result. But take a look. I got the impression that it may not have pitched in line. Now, that was what Billy Doctorow had to contemplate. And he thought about it and ruled in the bowler's favour. So Callis departs as well for just 4. Africa in.
And under lights because of the delayed start due to bad weather this morning. Gone, another one. Shabata, who has been absolutely outstanding today. Matai Muralidun is a man that's gleefully accepted the catch. Wow, Africa are in a great deal of trouble.
Goodness me, they're finding it difficult to keep their wickets intact. Short ball, he goes for that aggressive shot, couldn't quite get it control over it, couldn't quite roll his wrists over the shot, and straight to Matai Muralidharan at point. So 5 down now. Ashwal Prince departs as well. Africa now tottering.
Nicely played. Beautiful shot off the back foot from Justin Kemp. Loads of power.
Well, Justin Kemp showing here that he's not just a big striker, basher of the ball. This is neatly played. And it's good to see him showing the other qualities to his game. It's about as good as it gets.
It's going to be close. It's given. Well, that's the second LBW. Now we'll need to look at the height. He's a tall man. He's Justin Kemp. They didn't need this wicket to go down right now.
Just singing his praises. He's calm though. I think what he's done well, he's got this ball to come back into Kemp, straightened on him. He's way back in his crease there. I think a point well taken, Pat. Height has to be in consideration there. He has to go though. He's gone for 8, 35 for 6.
On his home ground. That's too good. You can't play that. Down the wicket, over the top, the brave little man from Zimbabwe leading the African side in attack here. 19 overs gone now. Bishops, nothing to talk about.
It's also the end of the hot spot. So now Pollock and Taibu, they seem quite determined to get things going here. I can't imagine Sean Pollock standing back here. I think he'd be very happy to take the game to this Asian side.
Yes, and that's his kind of game, isn't it? He likes to hit the ball through the arms, and he's proficient all around the wicket. Now, will they have recognised that Taibu is prepared to try and change the length? Open him up again. 20 gone, 43 for 6.
We said it so often today. What a superb delivery.
Wants to, will get it. Certainly through the kitchen sink at it there. Eddie Middle, we've gone a long way.
That is runs given. So he's moved to 10. Go over the top. He's a lot easier. beautifully played. Is Sean Pollock. I've always known him to be a wonderful striker, timer of the ball. And a slight little momentum shift now. Far from being out of the woods.
Heath Streak is out there because his Zimbabwe teammate has edged to Sehwag at slip and safely pouched by the Indian opener.
It was never easy for the batsman to bat on such a track where there's so much for the fast bowlers. It'd be difficult batting under lights or such things. You have to take the conditions. First up, you have to do accordingly. Nicely driven for a boundary. Good start for Heath Streak.
Driven and through. The chase is for Shoaib. He'll haul it in. Pollock's thinking of three. The flick from Shoaib. Good running from, and a great throw from Jayawardene in the deep, but Pollock safely home. As could speed away for four. It's gone very fine. Boundary to Pollock. Much needed.
He really flashed hard on that occasion. The ball was just back of the length, and Sean Pollock was looking to play the ball through point area. But the good thing he did over there was flash the ball really hard. No chance for the fieldsman at the second slip, and for the third man fieldsman.
Oh, he's got this through the covers as well. The outfield is a little heavier today. There's the slide, it's in vain. Back-to-back boundaries for Pollock.
Something to cheer for the African fans. 2 boundaries in a row. That was nicely played. He was fully in control of that stroke. The previous one attempted was a similar kind of a stroke, but on the first occasion he only managing an edge, and this time around got it.
Oh, that's a beauty. No, says Billy Doctor up to the polite inquiry. It's 73 for 7.
That's for sure.
Over the top for 4. That is a beautifully clean strike from Pollock.
Yes, if you can't drive the ball all along the ground, you've got to take the aerial route. He played that stroke with all the positivity in the world. 2 bounces over the rope. Third boundary for Sean Pollock. 2. That's what they have to do. There you go.
Pulled away over the top. Short this time from Nera, and Pollock finds the mid-wicket fence.
That's what he wanted the bowlers to do, especially Ashish Nehra, to pitch the ball short. He got his reward for his hard work in this over, when hit the ball over mid-off for a boundary, and then a mere slog on this onside for 2 runs, and here he forced the bowler to pitch the ball short and picked up easy 4 runs. Good batting, intelligent.
Taking a wicket in these 3 overs. Pollock cuts and it's through, and it'll go for 4. In a different delivery from Shoaib Akhtar. It was short and wide, and Pollock gave it the treatment. It's 96 for 7.
I must say, I think anything over the 150 mark is potentially a winning score. I'm going to be interested, Pat, to see how the Asian 11, or the Asian team rather, go about scoring their runs. 100 up now, 3 figures for Africa. I think they might have taken note of the way that Sean Pollock's played. 6 fours in his 41 off just 25 balls. That's a better shout. Up goes the finger. Afridi delighted with that wicket. It's broken a partnership with just past 50. Africa have now lost their 8th wicket. 805 they are. I'm interested to see whether the super sub is introduced or not.
Well, now, was the sliding down leg stump. The angle that Afridi bowled it from my call, it was going to be close. 105 for 8.
Later. That's well bowled. And out. A little bit fuller. Misjudged the length, I think, did Dale Steyn. Terrific stuff from Matai Murali-Dhuran. Only took 4 deliveries. Steyn on his way.
Just bowled a little bit quicker. And he missed it. No doubt about that. On your bike. So Dale Steyn departs. 106 for 9 now.
Field.
Well, his strike rate suggests he slogged the ball a mile, but he's only got 4 runs. He only batted twice in the 8 matches he's played. Highest score 3 not out, so he comes to the crease with all sorts of records available to him.
That 140, 150 I mentioned at the start of our commentary stint, Pat, which was only about just over 10 minutes ago, was a long way off now. He's got 2 balls to face here from Murali-Dhuran. He's got to get through those and make sure that Shaun Pollock gets some batting in the rest of this innings.
In outfield, 3 men round the bat, some stopping the single, then posters on the boundary, so you can't get a single if you just nudge it past the front men.
They've gone up, not out, says umpire Billy Doctrove. He says there was no connection at all with the willow. Sharp work though at Silly Point.
Well, let's have a good look at it. It's the spinner, comes into him. Was there something off? No, leaving them back.
Outside edge, Pollock hesitates. Kumar Sangakkara does extremely well taking the bails off. It is being referred now. There's not too much excitement out there from the Asians. I think they have a feeling that Zondeki has got there.
Well, Zondeki did well. I thought he once he'd committed, he ran. Oh, he's gone. Oh, did he drop the ball? Is it the ball hitting or is it the glove?
Okay, well, I'm not surprised that Zondeki was looking a bit concerned. That's the call. I think the ball was helped onto the stumps, Pat. I think it's actually all over now for Africa. It certainly slipped out of the glove. And there it is. Out has been given. Quite amazing. The Asians weren't all that excited about that. It was brilliant stuff from Kumar Sangakkara. I suppose he realised that as he was falling, he wasn't going to have enough arm length to keep the ball in the gloves and also take the bows off, so he just released the ball and helped it on its way to the stump. So Zondeki goes for naught. Africa all out for 106. Provide some sort of sniff, some sort of opportunity, but only 4 figures past double figures. Taibu, Pollock, Streak and also extras. Disastrous right at the top with Smith going for naught, Dippenaar for 7, Callis for 4, Rudolph for 7, Prince for naught and Kemp for 8. And at that stage they were 6 for 35 and looking like they weren't going to get to 50. And partnerships always tell the story in any form of cricket, be it the one-day game or the longer one. The best by far was that 51 for the 8th wicket of just 56 balls between Pollock and Streak.
Well, you'd expect the bowling figures to look good when you bowl a side out for 106. I thought Shah back to bowled exceptionally well. Set it up, and so did Khan.
So it is a low-scoring game here, the 3rd and final 1-all
to play. We'll see a few play and misses, but if it's vaguely in his area, he's going to throw everything at it.
Just take a look at the footwork. But now take a look at the ball. There's not a lot of footwork. He's on the front foot. He's also balancing forward. But really the ball is sped to the fence. It's a tremendous shot.
Pollock opening him up on this occasion, but he's rode it well and just steered it down a 3rd man.
They'd want to wrap it up in a hurry. That's wide. That's well kept by Taibu.
But one of the things you definitely don't want are extras. I just wonder if he slips slightly there at the crease. But what a good take from Taibu.
Take a look at Sehwag. That is intent for you. He was desperately trying to make contact there. Tough job.
He's bowled him. Dale Steyn has come back. Knocked over Afridi Sehwag. Delight for him. And what a wonderful delivery. He's beaten him all ends up here. Oh, that was at good pace as well.
A wide, a no ball, and then this miraculous delivery. Sehwag was wanting to play onto the onside. That is brilliant. It's an outswing from the middle stump. Sehwag gone for 5. It's 7 for 1 Asia.
Talk about the lack of footwork from Afridi Sehwag. On occasions when it's going about, he can't afford to play with any lack of footwork. Caught on the crease there. And one has to say that was a peach of a delivery.
Really, this.
It's gone straight up. There's a fielder underneath it. And it's taken. Very well taken. He streaked the man on this occasion. Afridi couldn't resist it. It's always a question of if not when.
Well, normally he goes with the swing, and he would make contact if he was really playing straight field or the offside. But this was a wild heave onto the onside. Didn't quite work out the way Afridi had wanted it to. From outside the off stump, he wanted to heave it onto the onside, just sliced it very high in the air. A lot of time for Heath Streak to think about it. These are not easy takes. Well done, Heath Streak. So there is a bit of rain now beginning to fall. Those ominous clouds are making themselves felt.
Well, that would be a pity if rain interrupted play, yeah. And there it is, just that slight drizzle. The players have done well to stay on the park. It's probably in time going to fall a little bit harder. But for now, there's 99 more required.
But well, it's coming down very heavy now. I think it's the hats on the umpires' heads not letting them realize they have called for it now. It's pretty heavy. They need the covers on in a hurry. That's really unfortunate. But we expect that this will clear up very quickly. There is a breeze taking it away.
Well, we'll hope so. I'm sure both sides would like to be back on the park. We've got a good game in store here for us. Very sad if in fact we didn't see any more play for the day. Another wicket or two here by Africa. And you suddenly would have to think they've got to be favourites. You'd never would have thought so at the start of the innings. It's important that these covers get on this pitch straight away. That virtually came from nowhere really. It was pretty ominous, but when it started, it bucketed down pretty quickly. So excitement up front. Sehwag and Afridi, they've gone pretty early here. So Sangakkara and Jayawardene, they've got a lot of work left here for this Asian side if they are to win this match. And Pollock can stay in a wicket apiece. That's been a very good start here for Africa. So only 99 required, but it's going to be tough going. 8 wickets in hand for Asia. The current run rate is of no consequence. It's going to be a tough one.